Welcome back into the Sports Source. This segment brought to you by Southeast Termite and Pest Control. Whether it's raccoons or skunks under your porch, bats or birds in your attic, or those fall invader insects will soon be trying to enter your home, Southeast Termite and Pest Control handles it all. Family owned since 1971, and it's a good family. I know these folks. Southeast Termite and Pest Control. Give them a call. You will be happy that you did. All right. Final official predictions for the season. This is what we're going to hold you to. I don't care what you say on other shows. This is it. For a team that probably we know less about than any I can remember. So you're basing it on the worst team you've ever seen at Tennessee. Probably skews it. But we'll see who's positive, who's negative. Well, we know who's positive. Who's real? He's up there. All right, Josh, what's your record for Tennessee?
We're going 6-6 for Tennessee this year. Bowl eligibility year one.
Bowl eligibility year one. Do you think it's going to mean? I think there are some swing games in here. That would tell. I see West Virginia and Florida as kind of swing games. Is that what you see or do you see them swiping a game somewhere else?
Well, I think Florida and Missouri are two very important games to pay attention to. Part of this is a bet against everything working out with Derek Dooley coming in as the offensive coordinator.
Okay, there you go. Very good. Jimmy Hyams.
6-6.
Okay.
Bowl eligibility. I throw Missouri in there as a swing game, but South Carolina. I don't like where South Carolina falls.
Yeah.
But who knows what situation South Carolina will be in. They may have a few injuries along the way. But I got 6-6.
Okay. Mike Strange, where are you going?
6-6 also. I think they'll beat the three NAI teams they play. I think they'll beat Kentucky and Vanderbilt and somewhere steal another win.
Okay. Chucky C. Good time, Charlie. What do you got?
Yeah, I'm doing the Sterling Hinton vote here. Can you start the season no worse than 3-1, and that will get you to 7-5? So I'm going out there thinking it's going to surprise some people. I'm hearing that vibe in the community, and I'm buying into it.
Yeah, I'm hearing it too. People are now saying that I guarantee I'm calling the shot. I guarantee a win over West Virginia. They're going to beat them like they beat Cal in 2006. Mark it down. I'm negative 5-7. Sorry. I want to say they'll be 2 games better. I do, and I think Kentucky and Vandy look like 2 games better in the SEC. I just don't know about Missouri with the quarterback they have and the points they've put on Tennessee. I don't know about South Carolina because that program is going – maybe Tennessee has turned around, but you look at where Tennessee's gone over the last 10, 15 years. It's done this while South Carolina's gotten a little better.
And they're coming off a 9-win season.
And Will Muschamp owns you.
Yeah, he's never lost to Tennessee. I mean, I can see all those things.
So, I can see 6-6, but I usually stay a game lower than everybody else, and the last 10, 15 years, that's usually the right place to be. Actually, I typically haven't gone far enough south, but I'll go 5-7. Ryan Callahan went 6-6. Bob Hodge, he didn't get back with me, so I'm just going to say he's saying 5-7 like me. I know Bob.
4-8.
So, yeah, 4-8. That's what he stuck with. That's the penalty for not getting back to me. Now, I want to tell you about a couple of things we got coming up this fall. Let's go ahead and put this graphic up just to remind you. Sports Source ×2. Sundays at 11 right here. This will be our 16th season of covering Tennessee football. Hard to believe. I'm looking down there at Chuck, who I remember there in Seymour that first year, and Jimmy, and Mike, I think you came in year 2. Josh, you would have been, I think, 4 years old when we first started that show. Season 16 for the Sports Source right here every Sunday at 11. And then Saturdays at 10:30, it's season 3 of the Sports Source Kickoff, which will be over there on Fox 43, and we appreciate both of those stations for playing nice and allowing us to do shows on 2 different stations. That's great. Now, there is no bigger sports department in East Tennessee. This is the crew that you will see over the spread over those 2 shows, okay? For the media, alphabetical order, so no hits on anybody. Ryan Callahan, Chuck Cavaleris, Bob Hodge, Jimmy Hyams, myself, Mike Strange, Tyler Wyatt, going to be playing the gambler's role over on the Fox 43 show. We welcome him to the team. Josh Ward, of course. And then VFL's Shazon Bradley, Sterling Hinton, Daniel Hood, Willie Raincloud himself, Will Overstreet will be back with us. New man, Brian Randolph, the former Vol, who played with the Rams for a while, now back in East Tennessee. I know he's done some radio on WNML. Brian Randolph will be joining us on Sundays. Bobby Scott and LaMarcus Thompson. That's 15 folks. That's crazy. That's a pretty big sports department. Wow. So I appreciate all those guys for stooping to my level and being on the Sports Source whether that's the Sports Source kickoff on Saturdays or the Sports Source right here on Sundays, all fall long. When we come back, the first Cavaleris line of the year. Now, we're changing things up a little starting next week when the whole football crowd's here. But we're going to give you a bonus Cavaleris line next for Tennessee versus West Virginia. Now that he's Mr. Positive, I wonder which way he's going in this game. He's going to set the line. We'll all bet on it. Come on back on the Sports Source.